Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. Today I'll be reviewing the S.H.Figuarts Beerus as well as the S.H.Figuarts Whis, and we'll actually be looking at both releases of the Whis, so the Premium Bandai standard-ish release as well as the recolor, the event exclusive one. I don't have the event exclusive Beerus, but that's okay. There's not a huge amount of difference between these figures, but one of the important things about these is the passage of time, as it actually negatively affects these figures with some of their semi-metallic finishes on the trim of their outfits. So first things first, we'll take them out of the box and have a look at the accessories. So we'll do Whis first because he's the same between the event exclusive and the standard release. So we get the figure itself, 3 alternate heads, we get his staff, as well as several different hands. These are the same expressions between both of the figures, nothing really special to see here. The actual difference is in the paint style. Then for Beerus, he comes with a pretty okay loadout as well. So we get the figure itself, again 3 faces as well as several different hands. Now in terms of the expressiveness of the figure, it is quite good. And he's also got the hand, sort of like poke finger thing, I forgot what it's called, that he used against Zamasu to erase him. So you get an okay amount of stuff, it's more so just how you pose things. But taken out of box and put on a display, here they are set up. So they look pretty good. Beerus seems to be appropriate height and Whis is quite tall, and Whis's hair does help for that. To tell the difference between the Whis's, the event exclusive has a metallic-ish pearlescent finish on his hair, so that's sort of like how you can differentiate them. Otherwise the finishes are very similar. The event exclusive is probably a little bit darker in some tones, but generally nothing too crazy. I gave the event exclusive Whis's staff just so you can clearly tell which one is which, but generally it's just little bits and pieces, like the trim on his outfit being a little bit more metallic, whereas on the standard release it's just like a pure white. Now for articulation, we're going to start with Whis because he is the most disappointing. So he's got a ball joint in the head and neck, decent movement, his arms can move around that far, blocked by the hard plastic sculpt, arm can swivel, bend at the elbow, ball hinge at the wrist, and that's effectively it, because he can rotate in the chest, but like you're not going to get too much out of that because his lower body is blocked by his hard plastic skirt piece, which has no separation at all, no hinges or anything. It is just blocked in there. His legs do have articulation, but they are massively hindered because of that skirt, so he can just move his foot sort of like forward back around a little bit. He's got massive feet, so balance isn't really an issue, but just like you can't get him into any poses. Like there's no point, he just can't do anything. Beerus thankfully is a bit better, so he's got a ball joint in the head and neck, nice range of motion, his arms can rotate all the way around, they have a floating shoulder piece so it doesn't really get in the way of anything. He's got an upper arm swivel, bend at the elbow, ball hinge at the wrist. He's got a ball joint in the upper chest, which allows for some pretty good movement. His skirt piece is a flexible plastic, so it doesn't get in the way. His tail can rotate around. He can do the splits that far, kick forward and back that far. Upper thigh swivel, bend at the knees, hinge at the ankle and pivot at the ankle, as well as hinge at the toes. Just decent, good movement from a 2.0 style figure. Aesthetically, this figure still holds up really, really well, so it would be nice if they were able to re-release it in some capacity with the upcoming Super Saiyan God Goku, as well as the remake of the Dragon Ball Super series. I think it is more likely we'll probably get a new Beerus entirely, just similar style, but just updated a little bit, maybe some new effect part type stuff. But as a release goes, this is pretty damn good. Just that they wouldn't do a standard re-release because this was a Premium Bandai figure, and they don't really re-release those unless they do some sort of special reissue edition, like the 40th anniversary figures that they've done previously, like the Broly and the Cooler, or the voting 15th anniversary style one that they did with the Broly movie Vegeta. But for the most part, the exact release of a Premium Bandai figure doesn't get a re-release. So I can see them doing a brand new Beerus, even though this one is pretty okay all things considered. Now for faces, Whis has got this smiling face out of the box, looks like he's up to something. He's got the same sort of expression looking to the side, as well as a really delighted, like ho-ho sort of laugh with his eyes closed. Same deal with the event exclusive, all of the faces look really, really nice. Beerus has got a neutral face out of the box, which looks good. He's got a mouth open shouting face, as well as a big yawn, eyes closed face, which looks really, really good. And some of these expressions, especially for Beerus, look better side on, just because the silhouette of his face is sort of a little bit more iconic, sort of like angular or angled at certain ways. But they look really, really nice. And with the very limited accessories and posability for Whis, you can get him into some surprisingly expressive poses, just, as long as it doesn't require anything from the lower body. But he's decent enough. I think it would have been nice if Whis came with like an ice cream sundae or some sort of parfait or something like that to go with the spoon. Would have also been interesting if the staff could sort of freestand, if it had like a clear acrylic base that you could like plug it into as just like a nice thing to float to the side while Whis is doing other stuff. I think that'd be, a very, very slight but nice touch. And Beerus, like I said, you can get him into some pretty good poses, and these figures do match really, really well together. Two things of note for this release, especially the Beerus, is that he's got holding hands, but he has nothing to hold. And I just do not know what the intent was for that. There are a few S.H.Figuarts like this as well, where they just do like obligatory holding hands, but it's like, I just don't know what it's for. Like, what's Beerus gonna hold? And what's Beerus gonna hold with hands like that? And the other thing is that over time, the gold paint on Beerus's skirt piece, I don't know what sort of paint they used. It must have been some sort of like poor quality, like clear gold or something like that, because it's over time faded completely into silver. So that's why I think it was like a clear coat on it, because you can still see the metallic finish of the silver underneath. And for a while I thought I had a bootleg, or I accidentally got the event exclusive or something like that. Now this is just something that happens over time with the Beerus, and if you've got a gold one, still great, it's in perfect condition. But yeah, my silver one that is in really good condition as well, but I bought pre-owned, just went silver at some point, and that's weird. But yeah, that's a strange thing of those releases. Okay enough. Beerus is a pretty good figure, but it wouldn't go astray to have some sort of like minor update to these while doing the Dragon Ball Super remake. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed that video, and I will see you all next time. Oh hi, I didn't see you there. As you can see, I'm hard at work making new videos for the channel. Now, while I'm happy with where the channel is right now, I could use your help. By liking, commenting, and subscribing to the channel, it helps out the YouTube algorithm and recommends my channel to more people. So if you like any of my videos, please let me know, it really helps out. And if you liked this one, please let me know too. It means a lot to me, and I really, really appreciate all of you guys.